Why affirmations are not working, or your scripting, or your meditation, or whatever technique is not working, and what can you actually do to transform the life that you don't want to experience anymore to the life you actually want. And I'm gonna go straight to the point. Give you few answers that are going to serve you. And if you need any help, my information is in the description in the video. Like, share, and subscribe if you want to know more about this type of wisdom. My name is Nancy, and my passion is to help people to transform their lives by destroying and releasing their problems in the seed level and the metaphysical plane so their problem doesn't happen or come back again. I was so upset because I tried to make this video last week and it just came out without any sound. I was almost dying. And it was very funny because I tried to do it like 2 times before the last one, and it always something happened. When things like that happen, I know many people get discouraged. You are trying to do something in your life and you get some type of opposition. You have to go beyond that. You have to keep trying, because sometimes when you give that last push is when everything happened in your life. So there is no surprise that that happened to me as well, because I know when something is useful for the world, for the collective, the dark side is going to try to oppose that. And it's going to throw things at you. You don't know if the dark side tried to oppose you, but it's going to throw things at you that is going to be discouraging you. Of course, I have many things that are discouraging in my life, but I decide to keep pushing. So use me as example. Whatever you are going through right now, keep going, keep trying, because sooner or later you will succeed. So one of the reasons why people, or their things they do, because affirmations work, meditation work, scripting work, everything people do works. But what people fail to do in that moment is they don't really transform their core identity, self-concept, awareness, whatever you want to call it. They haven't been able to change that. And if you follow my videos, you know what I'm always gonna say. I always come back to past life, because all the things people are carrying right now are usually things they are not even aware. You can, in this moment, decide, oh, I know this is coming from a freaking past life that I'm not even there anymore. I may have this fear, but I decide not to have it anymore and transform my life. And I decide to choose something different in this very moment. So you don't need to be healing for 10 years, 5 years. You can do it in 5 minutes. Is it easy? Maybe not, because our tendency is to go back to wherever our subconscious mind was recording in our awareness. The most powerful tools you have is your attention and your intention. You may have an attention and intention for 1 second, but then switch back to whatever you was doing before. And this is where everybody has a problem, because our attention and intention can be distracted so easily with so many things we have outside. I'm not saying go and lock yourself in a room, but train yourself. Stop scrolling on social media. I know we all do it, but stop scrolling, because you are training your mind to not have focus, attention, and intention. Most people do it because they find there a relief, but you are conditioning your mind to not have discipline. And the people who actually were able to transform their life in a miraculous way, because there is people in jail that ended up outside, because when they felt they could not fight more against the external situation, they just sat back and start to have this internal conversation where they experience actually the life they want, a new life. Have you ever seen these people that had like terrible past And then they transform and they're like, who is this person? A total new being. That can be you. But the difference is when they stop trying to change the 3D, but first, because the only thing that exists is our consciousness, when they start to experience that life, I have seen so many things happening. People that had tumor, the tumor fell off their body without any surgery. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying do it. You go and check with your doctor. But I have seen that happen. People recovering their health in one moment after being not ignoring, like just living in the end of the most perfect health conditions in their life. They live it so much that sooner or later, the new personality, the new identity they've been holding in their consciousness take over their entire life in the 3D. And whatever that was from the old personality just fell off. You have problems with your relationships. Hold that image in a beautiful, loving relationship, because you can be saying, yeah, she loves me, he loves me, whatever. But you can have like a toxic relationship and be in love with each other and like being suffering for the rest of your life. Or imagine yourself having a positive, healthy, loving relationship. And that person you are with is going to be reflecting back what you are projecting in your consciousness. Because I mean, we use manifestation, but like we are creating our life all the time. It's not such thing as manifestation. You are experiencing whatever that is going on inside your mind. Now, remember, go back to my video, self-compassion, because it's not your fault, whatever that is going on right now in your life, because all these decisions in the collective level we took was without awareness, without knowing. Now, taking responsibility, accountability, and choosing something different is going to create miraculous things in your life, because you don't have to be waiting and suffering for the rest of your life. Why? Why being suffering for something? No. Say to the universe, okay, I got it. Help me transform. Show me. Show me right now. Show me I can live something different. And leave that image in your mind. Leave it so much, and don't try to look at outside, because it's where people get caught off and, oh my God, it's not here yet. Oh my God, it's not here yet. And then you are reprogramming yourself again and the is not here yet. Nothing is happening. And you are manifesting the nothing happened. The nothing happened personality, instead of like I have everything personality. I manifest everything personality. The identity of I have whatever I want. Leave that first in your consciousness, in your awareness. Remember, with accountability, responsibility, because after this, you are the owner of your life. You remember, every cause has an effect, so try to create something positive, at least in your life. When you are strong enough, creating amazing things in your life, ask for everything. Ask for money, ask for fame, ask for whatever you want. And when you really have all that, your own soul is going to be, well, now let's create something for the collective. But unless you don't experience that in your life first, you cannot go to take the next step. It go into a process. You cannot push a little kid to go to the university if he or she is only 5 years old. I hope this clarified you and helped you to transform your life instantly, because as the great manifestor that you are, you have the capacity to transform your life just like that, instantly. Thank you so much for giving me your time and your attention. And as always, I wish you a day full of miracles. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.